Hi, my name's Daniel and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the coronavirus, or Converse 19 as it's now being called. I've tried many times to make this video and many times I've stopped. Main reason is because every time I try to make this video it sounds like I'm preaching something, and that's not what I want to do in my video. I just want to talk about what's going on, what I see around me, and what I'm personally doing to stop the spread of the disease and try to protect myself from it as well. So today's date is March the 11th, 2020. It's 10 years exactly since the great Fukushima nuclear accident and tsunami and earthquake in the north of Japan. And we haven't really celebrated or did any really remembrance of this event because of the problems that are going on today. We're 10 years on and we have a new disaster that's not only facing us here in Japan but facing the world. And I see a lot of people making videos which I feel are just, how can I say, trying to make money out of the situation, telling people what they should need to buy, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. And my advice is this: get out there, do your research, look at different news reports from different countries, see how other countries are dealing with it, and then see what's going on in your locality. Okay. For us here in Japan, we've been facing this for literally the last 2 months. We had the Diamond Princess who came in to the north of Japan, which had most of the infected people on it, and that's where it all started for us. Hokkaido now is under a state of emergency because they have so many infected people. We're having people dying all the time. Here in Hyogo now, where I live, we have 3 confirmed cases at least. We had a new one there yesterday at the local government office. That was the receptionist at the office, so she caught it off somebody coming in, so we don't know how many more people are infected. So people are running around and complaining about these things. Okay, surgical masks. Now I know this is not going to protect me 100% against the coronavirus. I'm not stupid. I do have a medical background. I know exactly what these things are used for, and they were invented to stop the doctors and nurses from spreading diseases to the patients. So they're not for diseases coming in, but more so for diseases coming out from the wearer to the people around them. And that's a philosophy that the Japanese people have had for millennia now. So if you think of face masks, you always think of Asia, and especially Japanese people. And the reason being is that during flu season and pollen season and stuff like that, Japanese people wear face masks. The reason why they wear face masks is not to stop them from catching the disease or anything like that, but to stop them from spreading it. They know if you have a cold, a sniffle, a sneeze, they wear a mask. And it's on the prevention of stopping them from spreading it to other people. And this is how we need to look at this Converse 19 virus that's going around at the moment. You have to think about what you can do to stop spreading it to other people. Because what they're finding at the moment is that people have contracted the disease, the virus, they don't know they're sick for between 2 to 9 days, and in that meantime they're running around the place, meeting all their friends, meeting their grandparents, picking up the kids, playing, you know, going to concerts and everything else, and spreading the disease to other people because they're under the consumption that, oh, I can't catch this, I'm healthy, it doesn't bother me, and that's where the problem starts. Yes, we can go down the road of buying M3 fully sealed face masks and walking around the place with gloves on it and goggles and everything else, and some people are. Okay, I haven't seen any personally, but I've seen stuff over the internet. but people are taking photographs of people doing the most strangest things. Yes, that will help to protect them and the spread of disease, but for normal people in everyday life, swearing such things feels stupid and out of place. And so my view on this, and I said this is my view, these are my comments, if you don't like it, that's okay, but you don't need to leave nasty comments down below. That's not what this video is about. It's just what's happening at the moment and how I'm protecting myself, and how I feel people around us should be also doing the same thing of protecting other people from themselves. So wear a face mask, stop spreading disease to other people, make sure you wash your hands so you're not contaminating things. One of the great things that even a lot of doctors are saying that face masks do is it stops you from touching your nose and mouth. Okay, if you've got a face mask on, your temptation to touch your nose and mouth is taken away, and when you go to do it, then you're touching the outside of the mask. As a person in the educational industry at the moment who deals with small kids a lot of the time, I know how much people can touch their faces and mouths and what type of diseases can go around. I'm always telling kids, you know, you got a cold sore on your face because you're putting dirty hands in your mouth. It's natural, that's what kids do especially. And so I think even for adults, we often touch our mouths, you know, pick our teeth, do all types of weird things without checking our hands first. The amount of people I see go to the toilet and then afterwards just run straight out the door of the restroom without even washing their hands, when you know that they've been to do a number two, is mind-boggling. Okay, we're, as humans, we have grown up with this thing of sometimes of I get away with it one day, I get away with it always. But unfortunately, that is where this virus is catching people out, and that's how it's spreading so quickly. Some of the surveys here in Japan that have shown that it's these people then that go and spread it then to other clusters of people. We had a big case here in Osaka where somebody came all the way from Hokkaido to do these mini indoor concerts called Live Door, and basically infected everybody in the concert. One person infecting 20 to 30 people. Now the biggest group of people they've known to be infected is actually about between 12 to 15 people, and that was at a gym. A gym. These people are all supposed to be fit and healthy, but still they don't know they have the virus and they're spreading it. You're sweating, you're touching things. Perfect breeding ground to transmit a virus. So without sounding preachy and demanding people do such things, I'm just asking, can people start wearing masks if you can get them, even if they're homemade stuff, to stop them from spreading diseases to other people, and to keep washing your hands. Don't panic buy toilet paper and toilet rolls, because the disease does not give you diarrhea. Okay, it's a respiratory problem, which means it gives you problems with breathing. If you have diarrhea and you need that much toilet paper, you've got something else. Brings me on to the community which I thought I was part of, but really now I want to distance myself from, which is the preppers and survivalists, for creating a panic. Here in Japan, on social media, somebody put out that toilet paper and tissues was the same paper that was put into face masks, and there's going to be a shortage of them to make face masks. Now that's not the case. They're a totally different type of paper. It's not even paper, a lot of it actually is fabric, polyester fabric, and has nothing to do with the paper that we use for toilet paper and tissues. But still, people ran out and basically were buying enough toilet paper to build a castle out of it. And the same with hand sanitizers and masks and stuff like that. And so now the supermarkets, the pharmacies, everywhere is a shortage of masks, hand sanitizers, toilet paper and tissues. Now, as regards to masks, you can actually disinfect them. You can spray disinfectant onto them to get a better, longer use out of them. If you've bought decent masks, like this one here is a black one, which means it has a charcoal base in it. I usually have a good stock of masks because I suffer from hay fever, especially here in Japan, and it's coming into hay fever season, which usually means that I've already stocked up on these masks beforehand, so I'm pretty okay at the moment. I've worked out I have enough to last me till the end of April. After that, I don't know what I'll do if this virus is still going around. As regards to hand sanitizer, I was talking to my mom, of all people, the other day and finding out like what did her generation do years ago for hand sanitizers, and simple things, you know, surgical alcohol, even bleach. Okay, well diluted bleach is stuff that they used to use for cleaning the house and cleaning their hands, cleaning babies' clothes, everything. And so I've started to make my own hand sanitizer at home, which I use, and it works pretty effectively. I hadn't had any problems, and we'll see how it goes. Only time will tell, really, I suppose, on that one. But don't think because there isn't a Johnson & Johnson's hand sanitizer at your local Boots or pharmacy, or something of equally exotic name, that you are in the shits. Okay, most disinfectant for cleaning wounds and injuries can also be used as hand sanitizer. Okay, because that's what it's for, it's killing germs. Okay, you might need to dilute it with a few drops of water, but again, it can be used as hand sanitizer. So those little preparations and things that can be done. And so now I just want to draw this video to a close and say thank you for listening, thanks for watching. Stay safe, try to prevent yourself from spreading the disease to other people, and that way you protect yourself and family as well. If everyone looks at that as a way of going ahead, we should be able to beat this virus that's going around. Let's pray for all those who are still in hospital and who have died of this disease, as it's mainly affecting the weak and the old. I see around me, like in a group of people, I've just seen like a group of 10 to 15 schoolgirls walk by and only one of them had a mask on, because, as I said, young people have a complacency of, I'm going to live forever, it's not going to affect me. And that's part of this virus's problem, is that yes, it won't affect them greatly. If you're young and healthy, you might get a runny nose and a sniffle, but you're carrying the virus and you'll pass it on to other people. I see other people then, and they've got masks on and they've got gloves and they're protecting themselves as best they can. So protect yourselves, don't be complacent, and keep out of large gatherings, and let's see if we can beat this virus, hey? And hopefully see you in the next video. Again, thanks for watching, and be prepared.